Baruch Hashem, how you guys doing? I know it's been a while. Sorry for the hiatus. Been meaning to do this for a while. These are some things that have really helped me out. I don't know why they work, but God makes miracles in weird ways. Magnesium has been called the miracle supplement, I don't know, whatever. It's necessary for so many things for the body and brain to work, like proper muscle function, digestion, brain function, improves mood, sleep, like relieves anxiety. It is just amazing. The some forms like amino oxide and I think or magnesium oxide and I forget what else tend to really activate your digestive system in a way people usually don't want it to if you have to take enough to work when you have a lot of stress to like alleviate the symptoms. But in my view, I'd rather have to go to the bathroom like extra time or so rather than deal with the consequences of stress, or even worse, like have to take some kind of prescription drug that's going to make me psychologically or physically dependent. I don't need any more of that. But magnesium glycinate is a good form that doesn't affect your digestion as much, so you can take more of it if you need to. This stuff is probably made in like China or India and it was dirt cheap, and it's like, I don't know, 800 servings or something ridiculous. It's 595 servings. That's a deal if you can go on bankazon.com or wherever. The other thing is you gotta watch out for, or let's get to this first. Vitamin D3 is another miracle supplement. It helps also with mood, with sleep, with just general physical health, and it works well when you take them together with it's really best if you take the magnesium, D3, and with calcium, because they all help to absorb one another. And it's best to take the D3 with fat, some kind of fat. That's why usually they're in some kind of gel cap. But you got to watch out, because if you're trying to eat kosher, the gel cap is made from bovine gelatin, or worse, is made from porcine, from pigs. And if you're taking both of them together, you gotta look out for the ingredients like this, made with milk. You can't eat milk and meat together or any derivatives at the same time. So I have to take these in the morning, and then I got some other ones, or I take this with this, or I haven't taken this for a while, but. And you also got to watch out for like these gel caps. Most of these are made from animal gelatin, except these are not. These are gel veggie gel caps, I guess. But I forgot about this. This stuff is supposed to work pretty good. L-theanine. It's supposed to relieve stress. And what else? But the funny thing, all this is just an amino acid. So really, if you just eat enough decent protein, you'll get that, which is another awesome thing that I tried to stop taking whey protein. It's kosher, awesome. But I couldn't function. My body like broke down, just completely could not deal with life. So I started. This stuff's expensive, but I mean, $1 a serving is really not that much. I'll buy a giant 10-pound bag and just put it in these smaller containers. I think now it's like the last one was about $140 for 10 pounds, which is pretty cheap for a protein source. Every what is it, third of a gram or a third of a cup scoop is 25 grams of protein. I just mix it in water, I mix it in milk, mix it up, add some psyllium husk fiber, and chug it down. Easy to get lots of protein. And the other thing is, this is for emergency use only. I try not to take this unless I absolutely am going out of my mind. One, because it tastes disgusting. It makes my mouth like lose all sense of, like, it makes my mouth and tongue and lips and everything numb. It tastes gross. And there are some people that use this stuff as like basically to get high. They take massive doses of this, which is just mentally handicapped thinking. I mean, you could just, the whole point of me taking this is so I don't have to go to the doctor and get some disgusting prescription for Valium or Xanax or something like that, because I don't need any more addictions. So I've got enough that I'm trying to work and whittle away. But this is awesome. Take it on an empty stomach. It's expensive. It's like $17 for a bottle. But you get, like, what is it? About 42 servings. I try to take like less than a serving, just to, like, hopefully, you know, that's the whole thing. All this stuff is really nothing. It's all just like totally worthless. Totally worthless, absolute nothing at all. Unless God says it works. And you just got to take it to find out. But one thing we have to acknowledge is that all this stuff is just dust and nothing. God's the only one that decides whether it works or not. And so every time you take something, like, acknowledge to yourself that this is chalk. It's only God that decides whether it's a miracle and it heals the body, or it does absolutely nothing at all. And so think in your head, I know this is just chalk. This is totally just nothing. It has no value whatsoever. But I'm going to say this part out loud. May it be your will, this be for healing. And then take whatever it is. And you can do that not just before you take any kind of medication, but any kind of, where you're going to see a doctor, you're doing any physical activity for your health. Acknowledge that God's the only one that decides whether it works or not. We got to pray to God that He heals us. That's the most important thing. Like Robert Rubin said recently in one of his lectures. The most important part of effort is praying. It's not our physical effort. It's not working. It's not taking a vitamin. It's not going to work out. It's praying to God that this, whatever you know, whatever thing it is, please let this work. Because I'm at my wit's end. I need to get back in action so I can help more people see the truth and work on refining my own character traits. I'll talk to you guys soon.